Oh, I'm not supposed to touch my face. What's up, everybody? It's Marcus Love, and I'm the host of Talking After Dark. I'm just checking out this article I read through Reuters today. It's just, New Yorkers are irked to feel unwelcome in states fearing coronavirus spread. I'm just going to go through the article and then I'll give my own commentary on it. Many New Yorkers said that they're miffed at being treated as poster children of the U.S. coronavirus outbreak. Unwelcome in some states, even if they're symptom-free. And I'm looking at the article, and it was part of the reason how I titled this, Are We Really in This Together? And you see it posted up everywhere. Billboards, all the commercials out right now since this whole lockdown started from city to city, state to state, even country to country. Are we really in this together? Anyway, back to the article. It says this week, Rhode Island, Florida, and West Virginia appeared to roll up their sleeves and welcome mats to residents of Empire State. And it just goes on to saying, it quotes people who they're actually talking to. This one person said, how fair, or how is this fair? A graphics producer who lives in Manhattan was talking about, and I quote, I mean, this thing is already everywhere. And what that person was talking about is that, according to the article in Reuters, there's over 100,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus spread throughout all of the 50 states. But New York is one of the hardest hits, with a whopping number of 44,000. That's right, 44,000 people. Not numbers, not statistics, actual people. That's your brother, that's your sister, your mother, your father, your best friend, people you may work with, your next door neighbor. 44,000 people. That's people. That's how I like to look at it. Not just a bunch of numbers or stats. Anyway, the person was quoted in this article saying that she doesn't feel her zip code should make her feel like a pariah. Quote, I know people will worry, but this should be based on whether you're sick or not. For all we know, everyone's already exposed. I don't see how this helps. And it just goes on, talking about how Florida's kind of riding the coattails of New York. The Florida governor is doing the same thing earlier this week. Had issued an executive order that requires New Yorkers and other passengers arriving at Florida airports from New York to self-isolate for 2 weeks. And it's unclear how long the order would be in place. Same thing with other nearby governors. New Yorkers. Yeah, my accent is actually from New Jersey, as if it's any difference. But I live in California, but I was born on the East Coast. I was born in Jersey, and I know how congested that city, the NYC, is. And it's smaller than California. Out here in California, we have a lot of people that have been diagnosed with this coronavirus also. And they have some deaths, but New York City is really compressed, it's smaller. So it's focused. I'm focusing on, are we really treating each other better? Are we really our brother's keeper? And it's going on with this article from Reuters. Apparently, it's not people. It's all about ourselves, I guess. Another person quoted here saying that I saw all the troopers out this morning on I-95, and I'm in Connecticut today. That's where this person works, that I'm quoting. I'm in Connecticut today, and what if I was in New York? They wouldn't stop me. Am I less dangerous? That's a good question. I'm from Cali. I may be visiting people I know back on the East Coast. If I want to go to New York City by plane or whatever, even by train, I'll come in there. I got a California ID. I don't work there. I got no, reason to be outside. But if I go there, will I be treating you different? You see what I'm saying? But if I'm from New York, I got to be isolated? Doesn't make any sense. I could have went to New York, got with some people I knew, contracted the disease or this virus, And then I go down to Florida or West Virginia, where some of these governors are saying, you know, no to New Yorkers coming in to our airports. They hear my accent. I say, hey, I know I'm reaching here, but they hear my East Coast accent. They say I'm from Cali. I know I came to New York, but I'm from Cali. Does that make any difference now? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any difference where I'm from. The fact of the matter is, we're not treating each other like we're our brother's keeper. I think everybody's just running scared right now, and don't know whether to define humor in all this because there's nothing funny about it. I'm trying to be positive about it. So the best I can do is say, you know, treat people the way you want them to treat you, and the way we were all raised. It could be from your mother, your father, a foster parent, whoever, whatever adult influence you had in your life. I'm quite sure most, if not all, hoping all, but I know there's always exceptions. Some people weren't raised that way, but we were all raised to treat one another the way we want to be treated. And with this going on right now, and I'm not a religious person. I was raised to be, but being as an adult now, I live with the philosophy with my own, as I'm going to treat the next person, man or woman, with the same respect, same decency and courtesy as I would want them to treat me. And I know this virus is coming out right now. People are tripping. They're losing their heads. It's understandable. I'm going to be even more cautious when I go out and about. Okay? You know, out here in LA, I'm more cautious when I go out to people. I know I'm keeping the social distancing 6 feet. Even when I go for a little hike every day, it's good weather out there. I'm getting my exercise. I miss going to the gym because all the gyms are closed, but I still want to get my exercise in. I'm passing people by every day. And you can see the look on each other's faces. It's uncomfortableness. It's everybody's not speaking. Not much they were being talkative before all this started, but people are really scared out of their minds. And, they have reason to be cautious, but just to go as far as what's going on with Florida, how they're treating New Yorkers, I don't think it's cool. I don't think it makes much sense. But this is why we're here, talking after dark. That's all I really got to talk about this. That's all I really say about it. I think we can do better. I think we should do better. But I don't know. We just have to wait it out, check on our loved ones, people that are important to us, try to be good to each other. That's about it.